Everybody, time for another update on the hangar. It took me a few days. I didn't make a whole lot of progress, but it took me a few days to figure out the door. What I did do is I did add these two little patch panels. I don't want to break up the corrugated aluminum too much. It's mostly going to be done with paint, I think, mainly rust. But I really like a nice clean surface. Besides, this is something that's going to be in the rear of the gear, and so it's hopefully not going to see a whole lot of action. But I did figure out the doors, and I just want to show you what I did. I've only gotten halfway done with the doors, but it's enough to demonstrate what's going on. So here we go. Let me reposition the camera here. And so here it is. Here is the door, what I've come up with for the hangar. You can see I put some diamond plate here on the ground in front. I did that for a reason, to make sure that I have a nice smooth surface for the door to open across instead of something that would be rough like sand and gravel or something like that. So that's why I put the diamond plate in front. But here's the doors, and of course they fully function. You can see I built hinges. This is just, anyway, let's just figure out, let me show you how it works. I think this is awesome. I think everything came out great. So anyway, 2 inches. Here's there, hinge on the inside, folds up, and off to the side. Whoa. Completely out of the way, completely over the base of the piece of terrain. Doesn't go over. Fits completely there. Gone through and done all the detail work before I put it firmly in place. So I got rivets, or actually bolt heads. I don't like rivets. I got bolt heads everywhere, a couple patch panels, and supports for the hinges, so they hopefully will hold up to actual tabletop use. And this was quite a bit of work, mainly building the hinges such that you don't accidentally glue both the two pieces of the door together. I do have the other pieces here cut, ready to go, so I just need to build the hinges. So that's basically what it'll look like. Shut. And it goes there. Goes up. This is actually drilled into the ground here, into the board a little bit. I drilled into it, but not all the way through, so it gives me a nice solid place to glue on the rod for that hinge. This hinge isn't, this is fixed on here and just a rod sticking up from the ground. But yeah, I'm very happy. Came up with this tonight, and I just had to work on it, kind of forsake some other things I had to do, because I just really wanted to get this fleshed out and tested. So I built the first hinge, and I was like, once I got that first hinge done, it's like I just kind of went non-stop just to get it done. So now I know exactly what, well, I wouldn't say exactly what I'm doing. Now I have a better idea of how to get to what I want. Shouldn't take too long to finish the other door. So once the other door is finished, there's going to be very little left to do. I have to put some more groundwork here around the edges. There isn't a whole lot left of the wood that's exposed. It needs to be covered up with sand, or probably be more spackle like I usually have done on most of the ground. And then I start going through the edges here of the foam core and covering it up for painting, either with my usual spackle, a torched look, or just glue to try and seal off the foam from any spray paint I might put on it. And maybe I might have to seal up the plaster. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that. So that really just does about cover it for this quick update. I don't know when I'm going to get to actually building the second door, because I'm actually playing in a Star Trek Attack Wing event tomorrow night, and then back to work. So I don't know if I'm going to have time to finish this anytime soon. But it's really close down. I'm really happy with how this came out. I mean, this door basically does everything I needed to do. My requirements were something that was both fully functional, so it could open and close at will, and would completely fit over the base of the wood here. Completely fit over the wood without sticking out or anything else. And so it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. I don't really have much else to say. So it will probably be the next update. You'll probably see this thing will be completely built. all the base work done and everything like that. So I don't know when that will be. I'm going to start painting my Thunderfire, though. I did get it primed today. So here's my Thunderfire. You notice I added the Blood Angel symbols here from the Storm Raven onto the sides instead of the Adeptus Mechanicus symbols, because I had these, and I think this is going to be technically part of my Blood Angels army, which hopefully will get a Thunderfire when it gets a Codex update this year, maybe next year. The best part about this thing, of course, is that I looked at the pictures on the GW website, and most of this is actually just dry brush metal. I mean, other than the armor plate here, and of course some little details, this thing is almost entirely just dry brush metal. Same with the servo harness, and it's all just going to be dry brush metal. So the only real painting I'm going to have is the Techmarine itself. And of course, then when the metal's done, I'm going to mask off everything and spread the armor plates white so I can do the proper Blood Angels colors like I have on the rest of my army. So painting on this thing should go really, really quick, since there's not going to be a whole lot to do. But I'm probably going to be working on this guy for over the next few days. In fact, I was going to start painting it tonight, but then I got an epiphany, inspiration, whatever you want to call it. I was just kind of driving around doing some errands, and this hit me. And it turned out to be an absolutely perfect solution. And I think it looks really good. So that's about it for this update. A little longer than I thought it would be. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a good night.